It's 9 a.m. of August 7. I'm at the East Star Hostel in Khiva, and so far the place turned out to be really good, I would say. I'm having the breakfast here, and it's probably one of the most sumptuous breakfasts that I have gotten in any of the places I have stayed. I'll recommend this place. Uh, it has become pretty hot here in Uzbekistan and in Khiva. The highest temperature predicted today is 41 degrees. I think it's 42 tomorrow. So I think I'll just gonna put stay put here in Khiva. Maybe in the morning I'll go for some sightseeing. I think there's a place called Itchen Kala, which is the yeah, the most popular place here. Apparently it's a fortified old town, so it opens at 9. I will go check it out for some time during the morning, and maybe go again in the evening. In the afternoon I'll just be inside the hostel. That's the plan for today. So I was sitting at the Teresa Restaurant Cafe, and I released a few short videos. This is my bike, and this is the old town of Khiva. It's right now 1:20. It's too hot for me to explore, so I'm just gonna go to the hostel and maybe come back in the evening. But I recommend this Teresa restaurant. They had good Wi-Fi, good coffee, and I could actually sit. Unfortunately, the hostel I am staying doesn't have an air-conditioned place with the desk and the chair, so I came here to work on my videos. But then in the afternoon, I think a lot of people, the customers, came, so I thought it's best that I vacate the place. Yeah, I look forward to coming back in the evening and exploring the old town. So we are heading to the old city. It's called Itchen Kala. I think Kala means wall, I guess. So it's the city inside the wall. This is how most old towns in Europe are. So they were inside the castle, and this is the castle that you can see on the right. And there is a city inside this. Apparently, you can take your vehicle inside, which is surprising. But yeah, because there are hotels and restaurants inside, hopefully they will allow me to take my bike also. Let's try. Okay, so we are formally inside now, and this I think there are roads that go in the middle also, but I think I will stay on the periphery because I don't know which areas you are allowed and which areas you are not. But I have been to a cafe in the morning, and yeah, I took this periphery road only to the cafe. So at least we'll go till there. And this is the fort wall. Yeah, it is probably not the most pleasant experience to ride on this, but well, at this moment I'm thankful that they let me in with my bike so that I can shoot this thing with the camera. This is the Teresa restaurant. I think this is it, Chimkala to the right. I'll probably do an entire circuit and then I will come back to go into the Itchen Kala. I think it's a museum. There's a ticket. Oh, there's another biker. Nice. Maybe I'll try catching up with this guy. Okay, there's a place of shade here. Maybe I try parking here and my bike that side, and then I was going for the Itchen Kala gate, but then I saw this thing, and yeah, this looks pretty good. So then I realized that there is a way that actually goes inside here, and it's probably not walled by like the paid area. So I thought maybe I'll just explore more on this route before I go to the Chinkala and try to figure out how to get the ticket for that. I'm not sure what exactly is this. Looks like some, well, I don't know. There's a path actually to go down there, but I'm sure the gates would be locked. Yeah, it is. Seems like some praying center maybe. And yeah, this is the walled area. Oh, it's a Tosh Haveli Saroy. Must be a hotel. Saroy is usually a hotel. Okay, this area seems to be open. Oh, it's a madrasis, as in it's a madarsa. So madarsa is the school. Yeah, it kind of looks the same all over. Maybe I'll just stop recording and I'll start when something interesting comes. This is the entrance to Juma Masjid or Juma Mosque, and this is the ticketed area, and I don't have the ticket, so I probably have to skip. But yeah, this is also a place to visit here in Khiva. Okay, something new came. So this green minar, it somehow reminds me of those huge fat chimneys of those coal plants, but we have to see what exactly is this. Maybe if I go closer I would figure out. Some interesting art next to the green fat minar, and there are other buildings close by. Oh, it says restaurant. They must have written this in the newer age. I don't think in the old they would have written it in Roman restaurant. Maybe. Some central open area, but I have no idea what these things are. There's an interesting, I guess it's a mosque at the center, and there are these interesting houses or things that looks like houses. It's written Pahalwan Mahmud Ko Chasi, Pahalwan Mahmud Street. I think I have read about Pahalwan Mahmud. Unlike the name, I don't think he was a wrestler or a bodybuilder. I have to look up again. Maybe while making the video I'll write this in text as to who this person was. One thing that I read but I forgot to record was that apparently when the UNESCO heritage sites started to becoming a thing, the first place that got listed in UNESCO World Heritage from Uzbekistan was the Khiva Itchankala, or the old town or the fort. Yeah, so this is the first place that got listed. I think the Wikipedia article said 1991 is when this got listed, and I think the other places in Bukhara and Samarkand, they probably came much later. I don't know when, but yeah, it was said that this is the first place to be recorded in UNESCO World Heritage Sites from Uzbekistan. Oh, this is the green dome. We are closer to it. I was trying to find a way. Let's see what exactly this is. Yeah, this is another tall minar, which I have no clue what it is about. But yeah, I think it's tallest in this region. This is the entrance to that green dome that we were seeing. It's actually the tomb of Pahalwan Mahmud, it seems, which is the Pahalwan Mahmud. The street is what we saw before, and that's the entrance to it. The traditional caps that is being worn in Khiva, and I have seen pictures of the Khans of Khiva, who were the actual rulers. They wearing these caps and hats, and they were like next to the Russian generals. So, yeah. Uh, that's the bike that I crossed in, and that's the biker from Deutschland, Germany, carrying an extra tire. Mitas. Good. Riding a Yamaha. I think it's a Yamaha Tenere. Nice bike. I was reading about the history of Khiva just to kind of figure out what was the deal. And something caught my attention. So apparently, Khiva and Bukhara at one point of time were considered the slave trade capital. Yeah, I think slave capital would be the wrong term. And I was curious as to where these slaves are coming from. And apparently they were the Wikipedia article said 30,000 or 3,000, I don't know. I think it's 30,000 Persians and unknown number of Russians. So looks like at some point the rulers of Khiva and Bukhara became pretty rich. I think mostly from the trade on the Silk Route, and eventually started doing slave trade by capturing people from like not so powerful states nearby, and got into slave trading. This is surprising. I always thought that the slave trading was always prominent in the West, and it's from where it kind of originated. But apparently I was wrong. Apart from this, I also read about the history of the religion of Khiva or Uzbekistan in general, and what I got to know is that the first most powerful rulers were actually Persians, and they brought the Zoroastrianism, their religion, and then the Arabics came and they brought in Islam, and then I think the Turkic tribes overthrew the Arabic people, or maybe the Arabic people withdrew, and that's how these Central Asia became Turkic Khanagate or Khanate. The Khans, the rulers of this tribe, they were called Khans. Actually, this is a bit like surprising in the sense that, like in India, we have surname Khans, the famous Indian actors, and I wonder if they are also from the ruling class of these side. But anyway, so they were called Khans, and then there were pictures I saw of Khans of Khiva with the Russian generals. I think that was when kind of Russia took over. But yeah, let's go chronologically. So the Turkish Khans came, they became the Khanate, and at some point apparently China also overthrew some parts and tries to take over, but then I think I forgot who actually pushed them back, and that stopped the Chinese imperialism to the west. I think I'm losing the timeline somewhere, but I think the second latest acquisition was of Genghis Khan and the Mongolians, and they are the ones who took over from the Turkish Khanates, I would say. And the last was the Russia. So the Russian generals, they defeated I think Mongolian Empire. I think Mongolian Empire, I have to read up. I think Mongolian Empire must have disintegrated, and I think the Turkish Khanates actually had taken over, and I think the Russian generals actually defeated these Turkish Khanates, as far as I remember. So yeah, some very interesting history of different people coming and taking over, and yeah, very interesting and very captivating. I will put a link of these in the description of the video, and I think that's the most comprehensive, quick, concise description that I have ever read. These are the houses in the Itchenkala where the people are living. I mean, some of them are guest house, but I'm guessing that there are normal people living the normal life as well. One thing I noted is that the brick architecture is actually covered by mud, I think, to keep the house cooler. They have not done this on the prominent buildings because, well, the looks is not that great. But I think wherever people are living, to kind of subdue the hot temperature, they have put this thing. This house chose not to, but well, the other houses did. So apparently there are stairs that you can take to walk next to the walls of the fort, and this is the free steps. This is like the trailer. You can walk a little for free and see how it works out, and if you like it, then there is another stairs to like the larger to go around the entire area. For that there is a 20,000 som ticket. I thought I'll first come and check this area to figure out how it is and then decide if I want to go buy the ticket for that. The views are actually nice. Yeah, they have something called yurt, and I always used to wonder how they make it. So apparently they make a structure out of wood or bamboo, I don't know, it seems like a normal wood, and then they cover it with cloth to make the yurt look like this. This is how the yurt actually look, and this is the bare bones structure of it. Interesting. Yeah, been roaming around the Itchenkala for some time now, got a bit bored of it, but I think I will stick along just to see how this place looks in the night, because in Bukhara I got really impressed with the evening view. I am hoping that Khiva will also have something impressive like that in the evening. Hello. This is something that I found interesting next to the walls of the like the walls of the fortress. I don't know what these are. If they are rooms, then there must be. Oh, she got hurt. The little girl got hurt, but I think she's okay. It was just a small thing. So I was saying that either these are rooms. In that case, like there must be a way from somewhere, or these look like maybe they are graves. I don't know, but it's unique and interesting, and it's just here. Here at Terraza Cafe, and I ordered this something called egg ravioli. It is also called tuhum barak in the language here. It is one of the Khiva's local dish. I don't think it's a national dish, because the national dish was something dill something, which well, I asked them which one is better, and they said that, well, I should order this one. So I've ordered this one, and yeah, let's see how this dish turns out to be. In my background you can see the lightings. I'm not sure if it's too visible. Yeah, I think it's better visible now, of the Itchenkala, which is the fort, and the lights in the evening. So the food was well, it was okay. It's like well, I thought I will order a local dish. It was basically dim sum, or what do you call it, dumpling with egg in it. Yeah, that's what it was. Tuhum baraka. I guess Khiva local food has a long way to go, or maybe as an Indian, I think my expectations are set really high. I definitely respect the Central Asian rulers. Pamir invested a lot in art and science and culture. I think food is not something that got invested a lot of effort into, is what I kind of figured out. I actually came to Terraza Cafe because I have this video to upload. They had good internet, but well, it's just 15% done, and yeah, so not everything, well, nothing seems to go my way at the moment. This also reminds me of some of my friends telling me that, hey, why you are not trying the local food, and my wife very innocently asking, Uzbekistan mein biryani try kiya kya? And I telling her that no, the plov in Uzbekistan has meat in it. But then somewhere I did feel that yeah, I should try the local food. But now I am regretting that why I didn't stick to my usual shashlik. Would have been cheaper and better, but well, that's life is. So I wanted to shoot how the Khiva Old Town looks in the night after getting pretty impressed with Bukhara's Old Town. This is how the Khiva Old Town is looking. Yeah, the lighting is good. It's definitely eye-catching, but well, I think the way lighting was done on Bukhara with like very exquisite light on the minaret and stuff like that, I think this just the spotlight on the walls, I think, yeah, this doesn't cut it. I think the bar has been set high by Bukhara, and unfortunately I don't think Khiva is able to meet that bar. Having said that, I'm sure Khiva being the first UNESCO heritage site from Uzbekistan, I think Bukhara definitely had the second mover advantage of maybe trying to do things better and take inspiration from Khiva. So well, on that note, I think I'll give it to Khiva. This is how the market area looks like. Yeah, it's good, but well, my heart is still with Bukhara. That's probably one of the most lighted areas, I would say, and the least amount of people. So the light is to people ratio, oh, that's a bright light. Light is to people ratio is probably the best here. Well, I'm just loitering around because the internet at Terrassa Cafe was good, and internet at my hostel sucks, and I have left my iPad on the bike in the top box, and it's uploading my video. So well, I had nothing else to do, so I thought I will just explore the lights. Not that I want to cover anything more, but yeah, I'm just loitering around.